Yeah, I know I haven't made a video in a very long time, except for like gameplay and stuff like that. I haven't really talked about any of my prophetic stuff since probably July. It's been a while. Like, it's been a long time. Hell, even May, I don't even remember when the last time I made a video about my prophetic happenings was. It's simply because, I'm being censored everywhere I go. YouTube, they've done me dirty. I've already shown you that. I'll show you again in case you don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Different channel. Like if you Google my old channel, this is what you'll find. Like, this is pretty cool. Some of the other ones that's look this stuff up too. Like you see, watch on the same exact day, they steal my views. They take my credibility away. A couple of million views, and then they stop me from getting these subscribers for the same exact reason. And it just basically stopped me from growing like I would have been. Like, this was a long time ago. These are actually off by a couple of years. It was actually a couple of years before this when it actually happened. Around 2016 or before, actually, maybe. When they started messing with my channel. And then on BitChute, they did the same thing. I went here and I made a channel because I had to basically start all over again. Everything was working good, Everything was working good. I only got these views because I have very loyal followers. So I've decided to make a video for them. Yeah, it's been since August. Yeah, since July, like late July, August. That was back when I changed the weather. There's been a rapid cooling that happened as a result of it. I'm gonna have to warm things up. But at first, it really shut down the hurricanes and stuff when this happened. It has have an early fall, which was good because it helped out with the hurricanes. But some of my later powers that I created caused the most recent hurricanes we had. I think it's related to the fact that there's a lot of Trump people there. No offense, Trump believers, because I believe Trump is under the judgment of God. And the people that are dumb enough to still follow him, not understand he's like an evil person, really, like not good like he tries to seem. That I think they're getting judged because of that, because it happened like right when I did this power improvement. I'm gonna make a separate video for that. I guess I could maybe get into that on this, but I haven't really. So what they did was they made my videos invisible. People, the only reason I'm getting these views, these are from my followers. That's the kind of people I have. They'll come to my page and just look at stuff. Like every once in a while, they'll just come to my page and look at stuff. Because I already showed that they're hiding my videos. Look, hides all my new videos and the links. The links don't work either. They're not showing my new videos. Like, it's basically like when I post it, you can look at these videos, I'll show you. Like if I post a video, like I'm not sure if I show it in this one. I'm pretty sure I do. Like I post a video, right? It's hidden, watch. Now I post it, and then nobody can see it, basically, right? So that's why I haven't really been posting much, because it's like every website that I go to eventually does some kind of shit to stop me. And this one also did that bullshit. So, okay, so now I made it visible, right? And then I'm subscribed to myself, so you see, subscribe. So then I go to my thing to see if I can see it. Like if I was one of my subscribers. It's not visible, you see. I went to subscribe, not visible, and I go to all, not visible either, right? You see? So like these views I'm getting in these videos, that 300 views, that's from people that really love me, man, that understand what I'm doing. Like if you're some fraud, people are not gonna come back to your videos, even though you're not even making videos because you're being censored. Like, You're not going to get hundreds of people come up, or how many, it might be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people that just keep watching it over and over again or whatever. But like, I actually gained subscribers while this is going on somehow. Like, that's how, like, whenever I'm really about to take off, that's when they do it to my page. They did it to my other page and they did it to this one. So that's why I haven't been making videos. But I'm going to give you a little update on this most recent improvement. And I'm going to show you guys some stuff, because I've been like, instead of wasting my time posting stuff, I've been focusing on getting stuff done, you know, increasing my power and stuff like that, and my effectiveness, since that's really the most effective. That's what I should be doing more than making videos anyway. And I told y'all this is going to happen. I told you this is the end of my witnessing, bro. Like, I showed you all the stuff. It began with Boston, with me predicting the Boston bombing, and it ended with this Boston Celtics getting the championship, right? They finally got a championship, the Celtics, you know. It was pretty fluky, I'm not sure. But they still got it. Like, I don't think it was like, they had the perfect situation to win it, but the West Coast kind of gave it to them. They had better stuff. There were other teams in the West Coast that would have done better against them. But yeah, it was a lot. And in the end, like, Toriyama, he passed away. There was a lot of stuff. Like, and all throughout my birthday month, there was all this stuff happening. We had, like, remember last year how in my birthday month there was the blue moon? You know how rare blue moon is? It happened in my fucking birthday month. And in the midst of the two moons, that's how you get a blue moon. You get 2 full moons in 1 month. There was like this honeymoon eclipse, like this the ring eclipse, the ring of fire eclipse, or something like that. It was some kind of ring eclipse, like, and that happened right in the middle of it. And then this year we had another blue moon month. We had another blue moon in my August again, bro. Like, I could go back here and go to it. There's a lot of stuff in here though. And the blue moon this time, it wasn't caused by the same type of thing. It was some other technical type of blue moon. And I'm like, what, they're just making up new types of blue moons or something like that now? Like, this is like, for that to happen 2 years in a row, come on, bro. Like, it had to have been around here where in my stuff, I'm pretty sure. Because when the asteroid and all that stuff fell, that was like just before my birthday. So let me see if I can find it in here. I might not have added it. Yeah, I'll just look it up for y'all real quick. There's blue moon again. I don't know how the hell that's not on there, bro. I would have added that. There's a lot of I've been kind of like disturbed, like, by them censoring me everywhere I fucking go, and it's happening over and over again. People not really supporting me. I don't know if they're being blocked from communicating with me, because I know they delete, like, the people that actually support me, like, comments and stuff. They kept doing that to this one guy called Michael Kitchen that was doing that when I was back on YouTube. So, like, I'm pretty sure they're still doing that or whatever, but it's I don't think that happens on BitChute. People are very easily communicating with me on here. So it's just people. It wasn't as big of a following I had on here, because it's like 5,000 subscribers on YouTube is like having like 50 subscribers on BitChute. That's how hard it is on BitChute. Like, I've seen people with millions of fake subscribers on YouTube come on BitChute because it's so real. They only have like 100 subscribers, so I'd have more than them. And there's a lot of racist people on BitChute. That's why I didn't really get to grow, and that's what made me realize where my problems on YouTube was coming from. Was that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? People on there that have the ability to pull strings and stuff like that. Because their main issue with me is I'm a black leader. They look at me as a black leader like Martin Luther King. So they would look at me, especially once I started being pro-black, you know, and talking about the atrocities that are being done against us. I think that's when they really started to look at me as an issue. Like, for example, like, my Facebook was really big, and then they deleted my Facebook because I was talking about that stuff several times. So that's why I don't even talk about hardly anything or have any friends on my Facebook, because I don't want to lose my Facebook again, because any one of them could be an infiltrator. August. Watch this shit. Both years in a row, bro. You see it? It's happening on the 19th. See, and that was a key day for me too. I wasn't posting hardly anything like about it though. Like, you see, that's the one last year. Last year was actually a super blue moon. Like, the kind of flexes God gives me. Like, and then this anime keeps following me, bro. Like, he came out with this Prince outfit. Like, not really a Prince, but a general thing. But it's like a Prince thing in the game I'm playing that I'm going to show y'all. I've been streaming it, trying to get my stream to work well. It works best off my phone. When I try and do it on my tablet, my internet's too slow through my tablet because I'm like sending it through my phone to my tablet, tethering. So it's kind of slow. But if I was in the house, you know, like the one up the street or my dad's house, like I could use the wired internet at my dad's house. He doesn't use Wi-Fi because he's a military guy. He doesn't trust that shit. And I don't trust Wi-Fi either. I only use it because I have to out here. And at the other house up the street, we got Wi-Fi, but I don't like being up there. And I don't, my aunt, she won't let me live there for some fucking reason. You know, I grew up there. Like, if my grandma was still, if she was still alive, I would. The reason I had to move from there to begin with was because I got in a fight with that crazy person who asked for the fight, and then they got beat up real bad and then changed their mind and charged me. So I got restrained from the house. That's how I ended up over here. That was when they did that. They did that to get me away from my computer because they didn't give me any time. He didn't warn me he was doing it or anything. Next thing I know, I got a knock on the door and they're moving me out of my house. So like my computer was in the basement and they let it flood. Like the room has like the stupid gutters in the windows that don't really drain properly when there's a lot of rain. So like the rain got in and just like water damaged the computer. So I couldn't even, like, even if I got back in, like inside, like after that it happened, I don't know when it happened because I was gone for a while before I was able to get my stuff. Because they was just acting really bitchy, like, even though it's my family and stuff, like, and like, so it ended up water damage. I got stuff in there. I got to get out of the hard drive. I think the hard drive's fine. I think just something in the computer got like a little water damage. It wasn't even in the water. It was just like probably like moisture in the air and stuff. But anyways, that's when they went for my my profile and they got it taken down. My first one, the YouTube one. It was like around 16, I'm pretty sure, and, or a little after that actually. And they took out my my page. Like, they hit it with 3 strikes while I was away, and didn't let me appeal it. Because I did not copy, I didn't make any money off this video. Like, he was getting his money. So he had no right to take me, give me strikes for it or whatever. Absolutely no right. It was all set up. And he was a racist person of a certain race or whatever. I'm not even going to tell you who he is. It was a relatively big channel. That's how it was a really big channel. Like, millions of subscribers. You would know him instantly if I told you. And that's how big my channel was getting, that niggas like him wanted to try and take me out or whatever. And it's taking note of my channel or whatever, when I had those videos on my page for years. But anyway, so this most recent thing. Now, actually, let me keep talking about August. So this was 2 blood moons, right? And then there was a whole bunch of other stuff that happened in August. I guess I'll kind of like summarize what's been going on. I didn't really post much on my Twitter about it though, but trust me, if I added it to my watch later, it's guaranteed to be related to something that I knew I was doing at the time. And at this point, if you doubt like my credibility, that's your problem. That's your problem. It really is. Like, I predicted an asteroid thing, and then I remember this astral projection guy. He was tripping me out. He was talking about how, I don't even want to say, he was saying some dumb stuff. The magnetic North Pole is moving real fast. Oh yeah, we just had that happen again. The Northern Lights thing happen again. Is that really where I was? No, I was further back here with the August stuff. Yeah, this is trying to get y'all a little update. Yeah, I remember I caused Noah Lyles to finally win the fucking 100-yard. 100-meter dash. Because it's like the U.S. team was boosted by my aura. Because remember, I made the power to run faster and stuff. That's a lot of those videos, like you'll see me running and stuff. Sometimes I'm making a power with that. Usually when it's just me in the video, I don't want to involve anybody else in the video that cause them issues. Like I try not to make videos and get anybody else involved, because even if I'm not trying to make a power, like I'm kind of like digitized kind of, so like it would affect other people. I don't want to like affect them or whatever, so I try to do it by myself or whatever. But it made them way stronger, bro. Like they was winning everything, bro. And Noah listened to my strategy, bro. I told him to just focus on the 100, because he usually does the 200. I was like, you focus on the 100, you'll win it. And that's exactly what he did. He ran slow. He ran slow in the early heats, in the earlier races. And then when he was in the final, he went all out, because in the earlier heats, he was coming in like third and stuff like that. He wasn't running that fast. But then he broke his own personal best and won the record. Like you could tell he was holding his power for that event. And then he focused so much on it that he didn't win the 200. And people are shaming him for that. I'm like, he's already won the 200 all the time. So like for him to win the 100 is good, you know what I mean? And I predicted all their attacks, like all of Iran's attacks on Israel. Like I predicted them all, bro. I even predicted Israel's attack on them today. Like that's what those, like our most recent power I created was today, earlier in this morning, and like in the night of the day before, like around this time the day before. And yeah, so where we at? There's a lot of stuff I did, man. I just didn't care to post it because it was just like, these guys are burning my channel, bro. Like, so it's mostly kind of like average stuff right here, kind of mixed up, not too much stuff. And this Meteor, which one was this? Where are we in time at this point? I'm pretty sure we're before August. This is around when I did that
well,
fire.
Pat, talk about this. A mysterious boom has a lot of people
July.
around our area.
I was doing a lot in July.
Some witnesses claim that space rock charted a picture-perfect course right above Lady Liberty's head.
Reports of a loud boom this morning from Staten Island to northern New Jersey. And tonight,
let's just get to August. My bad, I didn't mean to click that. Let's get to this. This is... Oh, I was going to that one. How did I get from that one to...
What's going on, guys? It's Nuke Jesus, and today we are
Whatever.
back.
Let's do this one. This one's this.
July 27, 2020.
I remember this one. How did I get...
Looking at an X site on the Twitter.
Oh yeah, I was doing a lot in July, man. I got to make a whole nother video for that though.
This is happening now.
Because I got to go deeper into my stuff for that.
Just hit first and second district during the Olympics. When you mock God, this is what happens.
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
I was doing some serious stuff back then. Oh man, I got to make a whole nother video for that, don't I?
That last.
Yeah, they changed that Last Supper picture. I remember that shit, man. It's been that long since I posted. God damn. Yeah, it was like the end of May when I last posted, I think. I'm just doing this like a stream because I'm used to streaming now. So like any mistakes I do, I just keep them. I've kind of learned to do that. I like kind of learning with the group. But yeah, these are some of the like. I posted all kinds of stuff. If you're like a Trump supporter, or if you're anti-black, you're not gonna like some of the stuff I have in here. Because I post stuff that's like pro-black and a little bit like kind of like I'm trying to if I show anything like making white people look stupid, it's basically like because white people think that they're better than other people, and I do it to try and like humble them. Because they were talking about the man catching some bird, but they kill birds, you know what I mean? They were getting mad about the guy killing cats. I had posts about them eating cats and stuff too, but I got rid of it because like I'm trying to get rid of that stuff on my page. I don't want to keep that kind of stuff on my page Because it's just distracting from what I made my page to do, is to show y'all about the events I'm causing. Because you see how long it's taken me to get just back in time a little bit? When that's really what I used to mostly post about, but it's like, it's been kind of different lately. You see a lot going on in May, bro. Yeah, this is when I first stopped being serious, at the end of May, like this part of May. And then it caused all that, and I predicted it. Nobody cares, dude. I got this right here on Twitter. All these endless videos for people to see. And then was this June, November, it was meteor shower so intense. Damn, that's serious, bro. God damn. Yeah, Muhammad Ali he understood the plight of the Palestinians, and Floyd is just, Floyd picks his punches, you know what I mean? He's a coward. He ain't gonna take on the fake Jews and all that shit. He ain't taking them on. He picks his punches, bro. He ain't want Pacquiao. He wanted Pacquiao when he figured out a way to win against Pacquiao. He didn't want to fight him how he was. That's why. Okay. I post a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm definitely faster now. June, July. Yeah, so I was doing a lot in June too. I gotta go back. I didn't. So this is where I really should have started the video, was this June stuff. Alright, so I was doing a lot in June. So we're going to go back to June, and you can see I was doing a lot in July. You see? That's why so much shit was happening in July. So let me go back. Wow, I got to go back all the way to June. Let's do it though, bro. I like it doing this way, man. It saves me time. Because I used to try so hard in these videos, and like really try and make it smooth and shit. Like, oh, this is back when I was learning about this. Because this is basically an infinity generator that they had there that was causing the Skinwalker Ranch effect. Oh, God. Yeah, you know, the anime following the story again, like usual. I was learning about how healthy eggs are actually for you back then. This is how mistreated black people are. Like, have you ever seen that black dude in the cafe literally moving stuff with his, like, using telekinesis to move that piece of paper? Nobody gave a fuck, because he's a black guy, dude. Like, the dude literally doing telekinesis, bro. And then the NBA, yeah, that was cool. I got to do that, and then this guy was like following my story. God damn, I was doing a lot. I mean, I'm just saying there was a lot of stuff related to me back then. Because this is when I put them in there, because it was like, it was for film. I couldn't even believe it when they did it. Like, I couldn't even believe it. Alright, so how far back is this? We should be back in July. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. June, I mean, that's what I meant, yeah. Alright, so it was, what happened here? Some mass portal light thing.
So guys,
so I triggered some portal thing.
I say quick, I do mean quick. So guys, let's have a look at the clip, and then we'll have a real quick chat out.
I need a playlist for this. Make a playlist for this, y'all. Like, that's just like the door I opened. Remember when I woke up and there was a door in heaven that opened?
So here's what I know about this
And this is right near the 7th.
on June the 8th.
It was right near the 7th. Told you I watched the 7th, man. It was the night of the 7th. Or maybe the night of the 8th. Alright, where am I? Oh yeah, I was thinking about making some videos about that too. And this is why I was first learning about NextRad and trying to shut it down. And there was some big flares happening and stuff, and then a cosmic ray. You see that? Look at that shit. Look at that blast, dude. That shit's so sharp. Yep. This is the kind of stuff I trigger, bro.
What's up,
Like,
guys? Hope everybody's doing well.
immediately.
Have a great day. In this
This is
video,
like,
we're gonna
remember, it was like right around this part of June. Like, literally this part, literally this day, bro. I told you I don't add it unless it's for a reason, right? And then they tried to shoot, when they tried to shoot Trump, that's when I, like, it proved he was an enemy. Because I had done something to target my enemies and stuff. And then this is right around, this is some of the tail end of me doing my power in May. I was going really serious. And this is like a concave earth type of presentation they did right there, kind of using this inside thing. I'm just summarizing, man. Yeah, some of the tornadoes happen or whatever. It's a lot of power. Like, that's why I smoke and I drink. It's to nerf my power. Because I was literally, the flares I was setting off, the solar flares I was setting off were so strong, it was breaking people's computer screens. Like Mr. BBB, his computer screen got broke by it. And the storm span, there's a lot of crazy stuff that were happening. Like, this is when I was serious, so I'm serious, it's like no limit. And this is right when I stopped. But there was still the tail end of that. Like, before I stopped it, there was like this this is when I first learned about NextRad, and I tried to counter it. But like, this showed how deadly NextRad could be. Like, and that was like the two fronts meeting and stuff like that. You see, it's like, it was huge in Houston, man. Like, I remember that, like, and that's when it broke his screen. You see, look what the recent geomagnetic storm did to the screen. Doppler, it's not a hoax. The dude tried to act like it was a hoax. I exposed that in my video. It's just that at nighttime, the sunlight is nerfing it. And then in the nighttime, the sunlight's gone, so it looks like a big bloom of it blasting people. And it really is. It's not a false detection. It's just these idiots didn't take into their calculations that the sun is nerfing their system. So in the nighttime, they need to reduce it so that it stays level. They need to reduce their weather devices at nighttime, so because they don't need it to be as strong as it is in the daytime, but they didn't put that in their calculation. And they seem to be running all day too. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of put these out there because I can enhance these and then they'll look super fucking good. And so like, there's some stuff going on. Yeah, you see my UFOs patrolling the whole planet. Like, they were all over the place. Like, that's what they do, man. I've been showing that like for a long time now. Just look up the fleets of UFOs on my page and stuff. It's been a recent occurrence because my power is basically becoming manifest above us and stuff like that. It could be just like Skynet or whatchamacallit, like man-made UFOs interacting with it too. It could possibly be that, or the locust of the bottomless pit interacting with it. I remember it seemed like I summoned the damn locust of the bottomless pit. Like, I didn't mean to. Around 2013, that all these black objects started appearing in the sky, like triangular objects, and other ones that look like spots on the screens and stuff. And it'll look, sometimes they just popped up and just sat still, and you'll see it on the camera, and it'll just always be there. Even if they watch the camera, it's just like these black specks on it. This last 7 days, what's he talking about here?
Take a trip around the world. We're going to swarms, volcanic eruptions.
I don't even know what video he's doing. The UFO land on Earth. Yeah, it's another something they're seeing with the clouds. Could be mine or something else, I don't remember. There's a big earthquake that was triggered. And then you see how I bring up the Boston Celtics? Because that's the end of my ministry. And that's literally when I stopped posting, you see? Like, I'm just starting to talk to y'all about it, really. Like, and there's the wildfires, stuff like that, because I don't like illegals or whatever. Strange going on. Where was this? Where was this at? The atmosphere, okay. So we already know what this was. It's me again, like you. Yeah, June.
What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I have...
Because these things when I do it, it continues to grow. Especially recently, I'll show you a perfect example of this that you're not going to be able to deny. And I already did a video of it on a live stream, so you can know I'm not faking it. I did it on Twitch, and I'm going to just download it and repost it. I'll actually show it to you on here. Just give me a sec. Let me go to my Twitch. I called it Infinite Zenkai. Like, you can try not to be freaked out when you see this. This is where I'm at now. Like, I've been like really working hard. This is a lot of videos that I would have to bring over. If you want to see these immediately, come to my come and follow me on Twitch. Just gonna play this though. Animal Warfare. And I do all that to show you I'm not cheating. I'm playing it from the Play Store. There's no screens or anything like that. Changing anything. Let me light my jig real quick. You probably can't see shit though. But you'll be able to see if I win or lose, basically. And I'm gonna repost this video so you'll be able to see it full screen. If I turn this thing sideways, it's just not gonna work. You see how they're getting stronger as they hit though? That's how my power works, bro. It's just like I hacked the Matrix. Eventually you're gonna see me lose because my team shouldn't be even able to beat them. And like I could literally beat the whole story without buying nothing, without stopping to do anything different. I just have to open the chest I get, and that's it. Okay, it's a perfect example. I'm gonna lose. Look, you see? But I'm still getting stronger. Watch. You see how they beat me? There's 5 monkeys left. Now watch what happens. Watch what happens this time. We're gonna dominate. And it's actually working a lot better now. This is me before my most recent improvement. My most recent 2 improvements, I think. I think this might have been the one before the last. You see how we dominated them that time? The whole army's there almost. That's not the only time that's going to happen. I'm going to go to one where I get just straight beat real bad. The same army, I'm using it to beat the next stage. You know how games work, right? The next stage is harder, right? Usually, right? It should be or whatever. I don't know why it's lagging right here. That's probably my internet, not the stream. We're dominating. You see that? Yeah, it's probably my internet's a little slow or something. For some reason it's slow on this website. You know, it's a perfect example of Zenkai. It gets even better later. That's this one where I actually lose like several times. Like it took me like 3 tries to beat him. And I show at the beginning I buy something at the beginning, and it wasn't able to overcome the stage, but me just playing it a few times overcame it. It's too laggy on here. I'm gonna I'll just post it on my website so you can see it. I'm just kind of summarizing stuff for you. But y'all saw it in that first one, but that wasn't a great example because they didn't beat me really badly that one. So it wasn't like a huge improvement. But that's what I'm doing like on the regular, dude. It's like constant limit break, constant Zenkai. That's what I call the video Unlimited Zenkai, and now I just live streamed it. They're on the first fucking stage. Like I could do it for you right now, actually. Let me do that for you. I'm just gonna open. We'll go to Play Store. Make sure you don't think it's stuck. It's some cheat. Go to Animal. I'll play it. And I'm actually so strong now, bro. Like, at the beginning of this, I'm not even gonna have a challenge, bro. But that's how strong I am now. I probably won't even be able to give you an example. I'll try a couple of maps. But I tried it last night, and I couldn't even get challenged at all. Like, the first stage, we ran right through. It's glitching my videos. It's speeding up so quick. Let me add this. If I lose, I lose. It is what it is. I probably shouldn't have added them. Oh, okay, then in front, they died quick anyway. Alright, so now we're gonna win. They're not even shout. We're just gonna keep winning. I'm not close to losing, so this isn't we're gonna be here all day doing this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make another video of that later. I'll just post the video so you can see it, like the one I have on my live stream. So you can see it there. And I'm gonna try and get this done before my video recorder breaks or something. Because I think if it breaks, like, it gets rid of the whole video. So I'm not trying to lose it. There's some fire that was caused or whatever.
Guys, hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video,
And, oh gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of games and animes and stuff related to me. And then, oh yeah, I was grabbing the desert and stuff like that, and bringing it over and stuff like that. I think I was. Maybe it was the opposite. Yeah, this is the desert. It's getting pulled over again. I do this every
in
year.
the Gulf of Mexico and maybe in the northern part of the Caribbean Sea, but anywhere you see that tan, that is the sign of wind shear, very, very big wind shear, occupying 3,500 miles. That's how large this main feature is on the map. I just wanted to touch base on this real quick because this is definitely a
Big
lot
earthquake.
of activity, by far the most.
Where are we at now? We gotta be in July by now, right? Yeah. Yeah, July. So this is me literally like to the day predicting these giant earthquakes. What was this, the 5th? What was the one before that was talking about the same thing? I do this all the time, bro. Like, usually I would put these videos in here. How the hell? Something big, stirring. I could have sworn I just had a video before this that was talking about the earthquake as well. But now it's just this one. That's weird. I don't know if that thing down here is like out of line. Oh yeah, let's see. It's a big earthquake. I don't see it on here. Whatever, man. I think I clicked the wrong one somehow.
Limited to solar flares and CMEs that are interacting with the Earth. They can occur at any time. And I will say this,
Yeah,
I've followed this
probably.
map right here for the better part of 15 years. I don't recall ever seeing this much earthquake activity up in the Montana, Idaho regions.
Get used
even
to
over
it.
here in the state of Washington, every once in a while.
And then the Pacific. Buoy. Look at that buoy move, bro. Like, something happened out there. I think the government be like saving.
Canada, coastal.
I think the government got some technology where they use shit to like keep it from actually being a disaster, like they change time or some shit.
Vancouver, where a 6.5 magnitude earthquake. There's another one that just happened in.
Yeah, I remember this is like. I remember this one. I did this to the day. I remember this. 11, yep. I told y'all about the 7s and watch the 11s, right? Watch the 11s. It's the 11. I didn't even have to post on that. Like, this is why a lot of times I don't even post. But you saw I was doing a lot of stuff at the beginning of July. This is just crazy, bro. Like, this, I gotta check this. It's like, but I gotta go through. You see how much I gotta go through? They don't even let me go to my page now, bro. I gotta go to home. And then go up here, and then go to profile. But remember, watch these things I have on here. They're both around the 11th and stuff like that. I really need to put these as one. It's like I need to like in the future. I'm gonna continue doing what I did in one of these more recent ones, like when I predicted their attack on Israel, the fake Israel, the Jews, the synagogue of Satan, or whatever. When I predicted that, I also showed the events. Like, I would post it and then connect it to the prediction I made. Like, I would link them to each other with the tweets so people could tell I predicted them. I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to just make a video this time, though, to try and get it all up to date or whatever so they can see how much is going on in here. But I don't even know if the links will work. I'll probably have to put on Rumble or something. I'm pretty sure their links actually work. Let's see, let's get in August. I didn't really post much in August anymore. And you see in July, on the 28th, what a surprise. 777. That's 4 7s. I told you, watch those. I was doing a lot in July, goddamn. I was doing it all throughout the month. Look at all these powers down here in the middle part. I was doing it early too, you see. In the earlier part, the heat will be more moderate. That's the one where I changed the weather, and then it ended up being cooler or whatever. Because it was getting over 100, and I didn't like that, so I wanted to get it around 90, which would be more moderate. And yeah, I was doing it around the earlier part of July, like around the 6th and the 7th. Like usual, I usually tend to do things around the 7th as well. You hear the helicopter? I don't know if you hear it. they're flying over right now. They're trying to cause some kind of effect or whatever. That's what they come by to do. Like, they have these effects that they try and utilize or whatever. It must have been June that was more so in the earlier part. But it's just been non-stop, if you can pretty much tell. I'm surprised I didn't actually post, but I remember this one to the day. It was still on the 11th, and that's why I didn't post. I told you. Yeah, that's why I didn't even post on the 11th. But I was already starting on the 7th, and I'm pretty sure I had one that was on the 11th, didn't I? No, I was on the 10th. It was on the 10th, this one. See? I should just dumb all these up. And then on the 17th, what a surprise. Yeah, I was going kind of non-stop. But you see how it'd be like on the same exact days I tell you it's going to be? Like, not just like because it's the 11th, but just I also posted because I actually did something on that day. That's how I started to notice it, because I noticed that I would do things on specific days. Like, I didn't intentionally do it. It was just I would get breakthroughs on those days. Like, I'm closer to God, or some holy day, and it's the 7th day. That's what God said to watch, you know, like, there's a lot of stuff that happened, man. Like, I'm gonna make a playlist where I have all this stuff in it. It's called the events of my prophecy or something like that.
Have no problems at all. But back on the 11th,
This guy was a follower. This guy was a follower on my old page too.
Where the Starlink satellite trains and possibly get these things into orbit, but again, they didn't make it.
Yeah, I knock him out of this.
Satellites were.
Yeah, I knock those satellites out of the sky all the time. Those are the man-made ones. They're different from mine.
Very dramatic. If these things.
You see, that's what they look like coming in, like, on the 15th. What am I surprised? That's my mom's birthday. Doesn't surprise me. She's probably kicking her ass from heaven. But anyway, so next thing. I'm gonna click on that. Thank God it didn't go into it, but oh yeah, this is when the flood started happening, isn't it? Nah, that's probably something different.
This is Dabu 7. We have Illinois residents now being ordered to evacuate right now due to an imminent dam failure that is happening in the area.
A lot of random events. Huge fireball flying over.
This shaded area.
Big giant fireball. Giant cloud of some sort. I'm just gonna go through these, man. Like, I can't click on these little biblical alert, large scale things happening. Angels appearing. Massive outage. Forever 4 eclipses of Jesus. Of Jesus' life. That's my old friend here, the stars, man. Him and Dabu were close. And then, like, I was real close with Enter the Stars, my nigga, though. He actually gave my page a shout out, my first page, my YouTube. Man, it was so much more real back then, man. Like, alright, so still same stuff I'm doing, probably to the day. You want to see if it's I mean, we all know it's pretty much like to the day every time, pretty much. Like, you know, I'm not doing that again. That's too much stuff to go through again. Y'all pretty much get the theme now. I knocked out some stuff with some solar flares. And the Forever 4, if you don't know what that's about with me, like, just take a Darksiders and the rider of the pale horse and, like, with the sharp sickles. It's basically like symbolic of he who sits on a cloud with the sharp sickles that judges the world, like the Son of Man. It is the Son of Man. There's two of them. They got 2 witnesses and there's 2 sharp sickles and all. I've already explained that in my past. You don't know that, you can go back in my past and check all that out. I don't explain that anymore. I just show y'all what happened. For those of you who are in the know, you're in the know. If they're not, too bad. I wonder what was happening in New York there. Let's see.
Pat, we got to talk about this.
A lot of these videos I haven't even looked at.
Mysterious boom.
Oh yeah,
There's
those.
a lot of people talking around our area.
Yeah, those.
Mysterious.
Started a picture.
I always do that. It's from the war in heaven. It's debris falling down and stuff banging against the firmament. It's actually from inside of the firmament I've seen in certain situations, I believe there's some kind of warfare that's going at lightning speed. And it looks like blue, like sprites and stuff like that, but I think that's just how they move. Because like it's not just the sprites I'm seeing. Like I'm hearing the banging up against the firm. It sounds like a war, like the way it's going on. Like I don't know how to explain it. They were fighting over the Mr. BBB's area, probably like to try and save his ass or something. But anyway, so let me see, That's what I'm assuming it is. It could just be like energy releasing back into heaven or to the earth, whichever way it's going. These UFOs make any sense. Okay, there's a whole bunch more stuff that rare events happening. Report photos after some volcano erupted. No, I got it removed. Okay. And then I guess I clicked on the wrong one. I don't know. Disappeared. California state of emergency. How about this?
July the 28th, 2024. As you're looking at
to the day, bro, to the day. I keep telling you this. Like I don't even gotta post nothing on Twitter. Just watch the 7s. Just watch the 7s and 11s, dude. This is 4 7s. I told you. That's why I remember when I stopped at the 28th on that one time on my tweets. That's why, because it's like strong day, man. That's how long our months used to be, 28 days.
On the left,
we used to have 13 of them.
There's 2 CMEs that left it yesterday. On the right is the corresponding CME tracker.
But look, he's talking about the 7th. You see this? No, he ain't talking about the 7th. That's the 7th month. That's another interesting thing. That's why I was so active that month. It's the month before my birthday, my birth month, my mom's month. It's so interesting. And, wow. It's the 27th. You see it's another 7. It was like right around the 7th hour, too.
We'll take a closer look at it. We actually have more events than this.
Well, actually around the 14th hour.
To bring this up.
It was around the 14th hour. He kind of, the pulse started on the 7th and then ended around the 14th. And that's literally when it happened, the 14th. That's 2 7s.
You see, we're going to be dealing with...
God makes it real simple for me. It's not hard to do my job.
Early Tuesday morning on this.
I don't want to call it a job, though, because it's a Hebrew word for persecuted, so... I don't think that's the real Hebrew language either. That's the Canaanite language they're using it because they're not the real Jews. So maybe I can call it that word, but who cares? You know, we know what it means. It means to work, you know what I mean?
This time around 1 to 2.
It's just a lot of stuff just keeps happening, and then hopefully the video recorder lasts all the way through. Yeah, they're biological. Yeah, they're spiritually made, and they're bio. The fake ones are bio too. They're synthetic bio. Surfaces and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening, bro. And I think that's the big hurricane and stuff. Oh yeah, this is when I predicted them attacking them.
August 3rd, 2024. That's this.
Yeah, this is one. Oh, actually, I don't know about this one. Yeah, August 3rd. I don't know about this one. But it was my month, so I don't know about that one. I think the ones I did predict that were more obvious or something like that. Like I'm pretty sure, yeah, because the ones I predicted were closer together. This one's obviously my month, but I don't remember what I was doing on the 3rd. Then in NOLA, like I told you, that happened. I was doing something, but I don't think I posted about it, man. Like I was real quiet in August. That's when they really started, like, the censorship kind of like pissed me off. Like, so I was just like, yeah, 500-year event. Yeah, I remember. This is when I pretty much triggered this. What was the shit at? Yeah. So, I mean, it's just my birthday month again. It's real close to my birthday, too. And my birthday's on the 7th. That's why I was watching the 7s. I don't think I posted much in August, dude. I was real quiet in August. I think I might have, like, posted that one thing. I didn't post, like... I'm pretty sure people understand it's my birthday month. Stuff always happens in my birthday month. Like, for example, the 3rd, that was like the 9th of Av. And the 9th of Av, like, in the past was on my birthday. Like, and it was like the year when some rabbi or whatever said the Messiah was coming or something like that. On the 9th of Av. And, like, this year I think it was on the 3rd of August. So it's another connection. What is August? September. September 11th, I decided to do an attack against the parasites, literally parasites and stuff like that. Alright, so we're back in July, late July, early August. They're getting hit. Okay, so I don't claim to have predicted it right here. Oh, that's interesting because that's when I created that running and jumping power right there. Like I told you when I make those videos, it like affects things, but I don't see me posting anything. Oh yeah, I see. Like right before on the 28th. Okay, so it was like 3 days later. So I can see how I was related or whatever. Because right here, like on the 28th, I did this right here. Like what's this? And then there was another power I made right here. And on the 30th, I don't think I made a power on the 30th, but I made a video. I'm pretty sure I made a video. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I just posted that, making them realize it. But then right away, then they did this, which is pretty interesting. So I guess you could say I predicted, but not really. It was off by 3 days. But, I mean, that's usually how it works. Like I told you, these things continue to happen and cascade into things. Yeah, I don't see myself posting anything besides doing this running thing in August. And then see how it cooled off, right? Large patch of Atlantic Ocean near the equator has been cooling. There in the Atlantic, what's the ocean closest to me? What's the ocean closest to me? The Atlantic, you see? That's why it cooled off. Because I was tired of all that 105 degree weather we were getting. In the beginning, I think it was July. I was like, nah, I'm going to stop this, bro. And literally, I showed you in the video that in 10 days in a row, like I changed the whole average of the month. Like it used to be like 4 degrees different. I changed the average. Like a Mandela affected it. And then for 10 days in a row, the average was 90 degrees. Not the average, but the actual high was 90 degrees. Or the average, I don't remember. And I changed the average by 4 degrees to 90 degrees or something like that. I don't remember. It was exact. That's all I know. It was exactly 90. I don't know if it was the average or high or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was the average. So I cooled that off. Not only did I end winter early, but I've been able to cool things too and stop the wildfire stuff. On our side, we didn't get none. But they're still getting on the west because it's further away from me. And more recent times I predicted this stuff. You see, I went for them on the 11th. I was like, it's game over for the parasites on the 11th. And so stuff started happening on the 11th and all that. I'm gonna try and hurry up and get this over with. There's a lot, like, this is why I've been avoiding it, because usually I actually show the footages of these videos and stuff. And this is what he's talking about right here. He's
doing well and having a great day. Here we go again. Yet another once in a 500-year event possibly underway as Hurricane Debbie just made landfall in the state of Florida.
I remember those hurricanes. Kept hitting them.
12 to 16 inches of rain in some locations. It's still
and then these earthquakes.
Right now.
Breaking news at 10 tonight, a 5.2 earthquake near Bakersfield. The
places that don't get it usually.
Across Southern California. Now,
look at the day. Look at the day, bro. I told you I don't even got to post nothing on Twitter, bro. August 7th, my actual fucking birthday, bro. Like, and look at the size of the earthquake. 5.2, bro. 7, right? Where did I pause the video by chance? I didn't do that on purpose. This video is way too long for me to be playing and shit like that. Like, 7 seconds, bro. Like, give me a break, dude. Like, give me a break. Even got the 5 and the 2 in the ending of the video. And then plus 3, that's 10. Whoop-dee. And we got the 4 and the 2, forever 4 and the 2 witnesses. Oh.
Now, this was the view, as you can see the camera shaking, from Santa Monica.
This is all playing out south of Bakersfield.
That's so
near
cool.
The Grapevine. We do have some surveillance video from a liquor store in
I actually want to watch it.
Bakersfield. Customers start rushing out the front door here as soon as the shaking began.
Again, a fight.
I really didn't want to post much that month because I was going through shit, man. Like, I got maced in the face. I had been being attacked from all directions, bro. That's why I wasn't posting. Like, and I wasn't tweeting. I was trying to lay low because I was already under a huge attack. And it was a hard month for me, bro. Like, really hard. Like, man. I've been, like, set back since then. Like, I've been just having to sit back, do shit. Other shit, man. But because of that, I've been focusing on my power and getting a lot of shit done. And then they put up a mega quake warning because of it and stuff like that. You're being watched. A lot of angels. They're seeing the angels up in the sky again. And then some plant got on fire. And then, of course, I'm Perseus, so we get the Perseus meteor shower every time. My birthday, Mo. The earthquake shakes Los Angeles. He's talking about that. And this is like this big old beam of light that I create, I guess. Going from one end of heaven to the other, just like the Bible said. And it goes apparently 13,000 miles per hour. I think it goes faster. I've seen it over DC before this thing. But it's really like the after effect you're seeing. It's not the actual object. And it's a big giant storm. And you'll see how things kick up at a certain point. Especially when I do certain things. Like, I didn't even realize these tsunamis had happened. Like, these tsunamis were so bad. Like, it was something like out of a movie, bro. Like, some of these tsunamis. There's somebody watching the whole city just getting washed away, bro. Like, the only thing keeping them alive is the building not getting washed away. But there are other buildings that did. Like, that shit. I was watching that because I saw some other tsunami thing that had happened right at that same time. But it wasn't nearly as bad as that. Like, you see, tsunami alert, see? It wasn't quite as bad, but somebody was saying it was nearly as bad. So that's why I looked at that other video. And then, of course, on the 7th, told you watch the 7th, I ain't got to post nothing. That's why I didn't. Why would I post if it's on the damn day I already told you to watch? And then look at look how big the earthquake is, bro. Look how big the earthquake is, bro. It's 11. It's 7 and 11. And the 4. Give me a break. I stay predicting this stuff, bro. I don't even gotta predict it. Like, it does it for me. And then supermoon randomly appears, of course. It ain't me without the supermoon. Then comets Atlas, like one of the biggest comets, like most visible comets you could have saw with the naked eye. It was huge. Like, I just so happened to not get to see it though. Like, it's so annoying. Like these bushes or something. Like, not bushes, but these houses and stuff were kind of blocking my view. As I live near a city, so it's like hard to really see down towards the horizon. Like if I was at an ocean or in a field, a really, really big field. Or a plateau, or plain or whatever. And then Terminator thing came out because I'm John Connor, the real John Connor. I'm the John V. That's what I would be. My brother's the 4th, my dad's the 3rd, my grandpa's the 2nd. Or junior, and then the 1st, I never met him. Not yet. I'll meet him in heaven or whatever. Hope he doesn't dislike me or whatever. Sun's magnetic flipped early. Yeah, I made it flip early, I guess, or flipped in the early fall. Caused it to flip, I guess. I don't know. It happens every 11 years. What a surprise. 11.8. because I was born the 8th month. You ever heard of egocentrism? Yeah, it's a real thing and it really works like that. It's based around Jesus, around me, and the Holy Father, and all that cool stuff. Actually, it's a real thing, yeah. The days are getting shorter because I speed up time. I remember I predicted the shortest day on record. Like, I remember to the day. And I even said time was going to speed up before that happened. And then it happened. Like, within a few days or a week or something. You wouldn't even believe me. You have to see it. Just go to my page and look up shortest day ever predicted or something like that. Powerful coronal mass projections. That's probably around when I started kicking it up again, back in the month.
Good afternoon, folks.
Yeah.
Over the last 4 years,
September.
we have periodically checked it.
Yep. I was starting to kick it back up in September. On the 11th when I really kicked it up. But we're already getting close to it.
Hello and welcome.
On the 4, Forever 4. Some big flares and stuff. I'm sure those are probably something similar. What's today on the 5th? Getting closer again. I'm pretty sure I was doing something around there. I don't think I posted about it though. Because I wouldn't have added these, like I said, like, unless it's like I know.
Are you worried about your future of the U.S. economy?
And right next to the 7th. What's this? Maybe that ominous thing was on the 7th. And then the pulse just started going faster. And then this is basically the 73 years ago. God dang, so many sevens, man. On the 7th. There we go. They talk about, what was that shit called? Maybe he'll say it.
This was released.
I forget what it was called, man.
Thanks for everybody's doing well and having a great day. What you're looking at here is a photo taken back in 1951. This was released via the Freedom of Information Act a few years ago, and this image is out of Lubbock, Texas.
Nah, that's not the one. We're talking about, I forget what it's called. The Northern Lights or something. I forget what it was. Yeah. Is that what?
Years to September 4th, 2024, North Rialto, California. Patrick.
That's so crazy because that's what keeps coming to my mind is the Northern Lights, but I know that's not what the event was called. It was something when they saw all these UFOs, like everybody in the public saw it. It was like, I forget what it was called, but yeah, I basically recreated that and all that stuff. Could be the bad guys, you never know, but I tend to believe it's me when it happens when I'm doing something. 9. Yeah, no, it's actually on the 7th. There's a big flare on the 7th, so I predicted that too. That's why I didn't even post about it. I see. And then look at this. This is gravity, bro. This is why I don't even make flat earth videos, because I'm not a flat earther. It's concave. We're not on the outside. It's not a globe. We're not on the outside of the ball. We're on the inside. And say we're on the outside. If we're spinning, we'd be thrown off. Like, if we're on the inside and it's spinning, but I know it's not. The only thing spinning is the heaven above us, which causes wind and all that kind of stuff. It's like an electromagnetic effect that keeps us pushed down. It's really air pressure as well. It's like, it's just like water. If you go deeper in the water, you'll fall faster because there's more water pressure on you. Air does the same thing. You're lighter the higher you are up because there's not too much air pushing on you. If we were really spinning, look what's happening. We would be, if we're on the outside, we'd be thrown off. The only way that spinning will work is if we're on the inside, because then it pushes us to the floor. You see? That's what's really happening, but it's happening electromagnetically. People are so dumb. Like, you can literally see the strings on the fucking suits. Like, how's anybody able to defend that, like, in their head? Like, you can see strings on the suits, dude. Why do you think they got strings on the suits? Because they really went? Come on, man. Why do you think it wasn't reflective? Like, I destroyed that topic so bad, I don't even make videos about it anymore, bro. Right around the 11th. Don't even need to post. Let's see. So let's look at some flare. Whew. Oh yeah, now we're really getting around the 11th. We're gonna get those X flares. You see how now it's kicking up? Because heaven will show you shit I'm gonna do before I even do it. But now we're on the 12th. The flare probably happened on the 11th though. Let's see. Now I was on 12th. It's one day later, bro. Like no X flares beforehand, and then all of a sudden the X flare. Come on. I was probably doing stuff on the 12th too. Like I told you, it usually not gonna be as obviously it's not gonna be its most powerful on the first day if it's growing, right? But usually the stuff will start to kick off right around when I do it. And now the solar activity is at high levels. Now all of a sudden the solar activity is at high levels. The coronal activity is pointing at us, and then some stuff flared at 14, 43, that's 7, and then the 4, and then what was the other one? When did that one go? 8, and another 7 in there. That's my birthday month, or my birthday day. I mean, it don't always gotta add up like that, right? But I'm usually watching the day, you know what I mean? And all these happen like a lot of flares. That's a lot of X flares, dude. I kind of want to watch it now. Like immediately after I do that, now it's like boom, 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 boom. Before nothing, and then one day later, boom, and then right after that, boom, 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 boom. 4, you know, the 4. I think that was the first one, and then let's see, yep, there's another one, another 2, I think. Or I guess just 1 apparently. Okay. But it was like he showed like 4 of them in the details. Might have missed some of the early ones right before it. All right, I don't got time, buddy. Yeah, so South Carolina, California, that's when they got another earthquake, and I remember predicting it pretty close to the day. And
Are you worried at all?
it made them have a record amount of earthquakes, 4+ point magnitude. It's a huge blow. It's a huge solar storm out of nowhere. Look at all this stuff. You see how I kicked it up? It was a huge storm. Right around the 14th. I was surprised. But I was like I was posting a lot in September. Like, and it's caught leaking. See how it's caught leaking on the 14th itself, dude? Look at this shit.
You're noticed in the magnetosphere and the ionosphere.
I'm just too good at this, bro.
Very bizarre bulge.
Other people would be famous. Other people would be famous for doing like a quarter of this, bro. I mean, I do this all the time, bro. It's like the dude that telekinesisly does that shit, and nobody cares. Like, it's the same thing. That's why I don't even make no videos.
The CME impacted the Earth. Well, there's another one on the way that we're going to talk about here in just a minute. But I want to revisit this real quick because I saw an article over here this morning over here at spaceweather.com talking about a
14th
light seen in the nighttime sky.
Remember that thing I showed you before? That thing goes from one side of the heaven to the other at like 13,000 miles per hour because it's 13 months really and 13 constellations really. That's exactly what it looked like. That line shining from one end of heaven to the other. This happens several times. It literally goes from one end of the globe to the other, the planet to the other. It's just there, bro. It's a sign of my presence, and it's probably the rod of iron or something for all I know. Like, that shit is broken, dude. Like, and people just, oh, he predicted it again.
During the arrival of this CME,
You see how they go together? Because the light reveals what's hidden. I've shown y'all several times how I can show you my eye, my God eye and all that, angel eyes and all that stuff. And how I got the eyes like fire and all that, but the light shows it, and then I got the lambs on and all that cool stuff. Yeah, light shows you stuff. I keep being right over and over and over again, but I should be teaching this shit at school, bro. And another X flare, of course, several probably. Entire major airport rocked by it. I literally shut down the airports, bro, with these flares. Like, that's how strong I was going in September, because that's my month. And in September, that's when I got started to really, really break through. They've really started to break through.
Guys, hope everybody's doing well and having a great day.
You see, he's talking about the flare, knocking out the power, the generators, all that shit. Like, that's what I do, bro. It's like, there's a lot of stuff in here that's really cool and stuff. I wish I could show it to you like I used to. I ain't got time. What was this? Like, yeah, same flare.
Went through the ground, causing this dysfunction at a major airport in northern Dublin, Ireland.
And he didn't know about this shit. You know how you can connect it? Because he learned it from me, bro. Like, and then there was some UFOs. She caught the fleet on camera again. Mary Hall down here on space camera, a really high altitude camera. And in biblical times, ain't seen nothing like this. I don't even know what's in this video, bro. That's how much this shit happens, bro.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins along with the gang.
What the fuck?
My brother Brent.
Oh my god.
Hysteria.
What the fuck? Y'all get my reaction.
When we receive weather phenomenon, especially
what the
during
fuck?
hurricane activity,
I'm just putting on the side so I can smoke.
The coast of America.
Wow.
People are dealing with it, but they're also dealing with this. They're looking
what
up
the
at
fuck?
the sky and wondering what the heck is going on. Is this some kind of I don't know. Dare I say it? Weather manipulation.
This is why I like to put the footage in there, man.
It's really bizarre.
They be thinking men are capable of this, man. I mean, I am, but not other guys. Like that's technology, buddy. I mean, actually, it is. For me, it is. That's not something y'all know. No, y'all don't know that shit. That's all me, buddy. And you'll see it again here. Yeah, it's just my power. It's just my power manifesting, bro.
Because
if you can make anything happen, and you got no power, bro. It'll become formed.
Being in Southern California with the wildfires all the time, it's not uncommon to see fire actually with smoke like this start to go in a circle.
Like literally, they create, like on one of these particular days, I forget which one. I have to make a whole nother video for it, probably. Like the Ethiopians had this religion, this holiday. I didn't even know about it. I came out after it was the day I had my first serious breakthrough. It was in this month, and it was right around the end of it, I think. It was like right around the man-child birthing sign in September that everybody was talking about a few years ago when the eclipse happened. Well, that shit happens kind of every year now because it kind of changed everything. And it's not the same without the eclipse, but that sign is symbolic, you know? It's powerful. So, like right around that time, that's when I had the huge breakthrough in my coding. And the hacking the matrix and stuff. And just being able to do what I want, like being able to get stronger in the game over and over and over again. And like any game I play, like, but it also affects me. It's like this player hack I have. Because like I told you, I kind of digitize myself so I can like hack my stuff. But I also hack, the world's already digital anyway, so it's like, anyway, so let me see.
Because as the fire is heating up the air around it, you have the cooler air around it, calling a temperature inversion. But if
you're getting a tornado above you, a fire-nado. That's what you're getting. What the fuck is this?
LED lights, you're gonna get this.
Wow, they got the salvation colors, bro. Like I am boosting this shit so crazy. As it says in the second Ezra that I had boost those to heaven. Probably even the guys on this lower part, like in our atmosphere.
Again, I'm looking at something I haven't seen before, Brent. What do you make of this?
Yeah, it's got my colors, bro.
Yeah, definitely call out this as one of ours. Again, maybe.
Nah.
Again, new technology.
No way in
China's
hell.
Coming out with all sorts of stuff.
You wish, buddy. You wish. Y'all damn technology. You wish. That doll shit right there is y'all technology. That's y'all's. That ain't. You're not living. You can't create a living being. Nah. You make that physical shit like that. So let me see. Damn, that was a cool ass video. I'm gonna have to repost that. Jesus.
September the 15th, 2024. As we're getting a lot of quake movement.
Yep, and then the earthquakes. You see how it works? First the solar flares, then the earthquakes, the volcanoes, all that. All the effects it has. Like all the effects. That's why I say I predict these things. Because they predictably happen after I do it. It's not hard to predict it when you're making it happen, you know what I mean? It's not really a prediction. More like a forecast. Like I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. And then we got, it's much stronger than they thought, causing auroras. I actually caught an aurora on camera around my area.
Good morning, folks. Today we're going
It was a little bit red. It was a little bit of red in the sky. Kind of like that thing that goes from one end of the heaven to the other. And then a rare earthquake, you already know what it was. And somehow there's this eclipse happening. Not an eclipse, but supermoon. Yeah, no, eclipse. Yeah. Yep. You see how that shit just magically happens all of a sudden? You see how, like, rare things just keep fucking happening? Like, and then they attacked the people in Beirut. That's when I posted on there. Hold on, I'm putting out my J. I told them that they need to defend themselves. Otherwise, they're going to kill imprints of a previous universe. I made them find imprints of a previous universe. Because it said I would come and restore things, you know, because power travels through time and causes Mandela effects. It's kind of like it's basically I'm trying to put the cloak of immortality back on top of us that we lost. I'm trying to restore it, basically. It's an infinite process. Some kind of anomaly. Yeah, they're getting affected by either the man-made stuff or mine. I would imagine it's probably mine because it appeared right when I did this. It was a big anomaly too. I remember it. I guess I'll click on that for a second.
Quiet the last 72 hours. Looking at the Schumann resonance, these are spikes. The
Yeah, that's
vertical
big.
lines you see here
That is very
are
big.
spikes above.
And then boom, it hits.
While we're seeing these
See, they can't see everything I'm doing. You see, some of it's hitting in very undetected ways because they can't see everything. Then this Ukraine stuff happened. When the hell did that happen? I don't know why I added it because I don't usually watch. Oh, yeah, it's something I triggered probably. Could be just random. Nah, it's not random. If I put the anime there, I was doing something that day.
A massive Ukrainian strike on a Russian
Let me see.
missile depot has caused a series of
September's not that far back. I'll go
sending
back and see.
Russian clouds into the sky. Blasts so big
Oops.
they've registered as a small earthquake, measuring about 2.8 on the Richter scale. This may be one of the largest.
I already show y'all September though. It was a lot of work. Yeah.
Drones
God
and
mode
number of
stage.
drones have hit a Russian missile and ammunition depot in the village
Yeah.
of Toropets in the Tver region. Almost 300
This is when I warned them.
north of the nearest Ukrainian territory.
It's right here in this one too.
And significant success for Ukraine. Firstly, of course, because this is a missile depot that holds
Actually, this is
included guided rockets
this is in Lebanon.
used to blitz Ukraine to surround.
I predicted both. They were both around the same time. The Lebanon thing and that happened around the same time. That's crazy. And stage 1. Gabo stage 2 begins. This is when I had the breakthrough? It looks like it. I wouldn't have called it that otherwise. So it was around the 25th. That's when the holiday was. Their holiday must have been around the 25th. Let me see. I'll look. I'm gonna show you. Watch.